Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. I have an awesome video for you today. We are going to be talking about Volta, the EV charging company. Just most recently, we've had a lot of downward pressure. We are going to be talking about why. We're also going to be talking about, is this a good time to get into the stock? The stock's future ahead, and I think you're going to get a lot out of this video. Before we get down into it and get started, don't forget to give me that big thumbs up button. It'll keep me alive on YouTube. It'll help with that YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, hit all to get my latest uploaded videos, and please share this page with others so we can continue to grow the channel. I do have amazing promotions down below. Take advantage of those huge promotions to get some free stocks, free cash money. Stay to the end of this video and I can get you detailed information on how you can get some very free, great stocks and a lot of money potential. Now, without further ado, I did want to talk about the company Volta, ticker symbol VLTA. Just most recently, it has had huge downward pressures, a lot of sell-offs, and I did want to explain why. But before we do get into this, I do want to talk about this company's earnings reports and its futures ahead. Just according to this article from Yahoo Finance, the company Volta, the ticker symbol VLTA, does expect to report its fourth quarter earnings reports and its full year of 2021 earnings reports. And in the past quarter, the fourth quarter, it has actually had an earnings and a revenue of $12 million. For the year, $32 million. This is actually very good news because it is up more than 44% year over year. Now, its first quarterly earnings report for this year, 2022, is ranging anywhere from about $8 to $8.5 million in revenue. So it's a little bit lower than it was last quarter, but it is still very good and projected for this year, for the year 2022. For this year, for the year 2022, they have a very good outlook to get about $70 to $80 million in revenue moving forward. So you might ask, since we do have good earnings numbers, why is this stock down and why is it down quite a bit? And just most recently, we have heard that the CEO of the company and the co-founder has actually resigned from the company, and this has caused a huge downward pressure on this stock. This does come from the news and this article, Volta stock plunges after its founders have resigned. From this article, we have learned a lot of new incredible things that the CEO, Scott Mercer, and the president, Chris Walden, have actually stepped down from the San Francisco started company just most recently. And this has actually had a big hurt and a big drop in the stock by more than 20% in March 28th when this was announced. This is its biggest drop in nearly 6 months. Now let's find out why they have gotten out of this stock and out of this company. They did just do a press release that with Volta's listing as a public company last August, the board and the founders mutually determined that now is the right time to identify new leadership with experience in managing public companies to serve in the best interests of shareholders and unlock the company's full value potential. So if you're not familiar with Volta, its claim to fame is that on its electric vehicle charging systems, it does offer advertisements. That is its claim to fame, as it is in supermarkets, and it is in retail investment areas where companies can actually advertise on the charging system to generate even more revenue. So the board of directors have actually sat down and they actually have seen that this company has not really done good in revenues and it has not really done in sales, and it has a better future and a better potential ahead of itself. Now, it was actually voted upon that the CEO will be staying with the company until the year 2023, which is Scott Mercer. He will be staying with the company to have a transition of power. So they are currently looking for new leadership to get this company up and running and to actually have this company be at its full potential. So they do need to find people that do want to advertise on their EV charging stations and on their EV charging network. Now, that being said, the company actually has a very big future ahead of itself. They have actually increased its charging system and its charging network. I did just want to transition and show you how this company has been doing. So again, this is a San Francisco based company. And just as of April 1st, just as of Friday, we have heard that this is a industry-leading EV global charging network company that does power vehicles for both residential and commercial. And it did announce those revenues. Again, 45% year-over-year increases. And as of December 31st, 2021, it has made revenue of $32 million, which is up 66% year over year. They have to date, actually, as of last year, included a total amount of charging systems at 2,330. The company does expand and do continue to expand for this first quarter of 2022. They are actually burning through a lot of cash right now because they are still producing and making even more charging networks. Volta does expect for the year 2022 to have a greater revenue the first half of the year, and they are still making even more connections and EV charging stations that are going to range anywhere from 1,700 to 2,000 for this year alone. So they are still continuing to grow as a company, but again, they have changed that management. They have changed, and they are looking for a new CEO to get to the full potential of this company. But that did not sit well with the retail investors, and its stock has definitely taken a huge hit, especially in the past few days and especially the past few months. Let me just transition and show you the stock Volta, ticker symbol VLTA. Just in the past month, this stock is down about 20% down. We were trading actually a little bit above $4, testing $4.50 a few times actually in the month of March. But since we've had this huge news, this huge decrease, we actually went down on this stock, have dropped more than 30% since it was announced that the CEO and the founders of Volta company are stepping down. It's going to be a different transition phase of this company. And I did just want to do a zoom out of this company. As you can see, in the past 6 months, they are down more than 64%. They did have a high in November of $12.70. Since then, they have been down almost 75%. But now with this new management becoming available that they are seeking, hopefully this does give it a nice boost up. But right now they have not announced who the new CEO is. I do think that once this announcement will be made, this will be a very big catalyst. But looking at its 52-week high on this stock, it is at $2.99. We are right now at $3.21. If you are not invested into this company, this might be a good potential to get into a very good EV stock, EV charging stock. That being said, as this company does have huge movement upward. Now, if you are on this stock and you have bought, especially in the past 6 months, and you have bought above $7, especially at this really high point in time, this does give us a very nice downward opportunity to dollar cost average and to get our costs down low. Now, again, this company is still a very small company. It is still considered a penny stock. Its market cap is about $520 million. This is still in the growing phases, but right now with that huge news that the CEO has stepped out, that the founders have stepped out, this is giving a huge downward pressure on this stock. I do still believe that Volta has good projections of revenue into the future. Again, this year, 2022, they should have revenues ranging anywhere from $70 to $80 million. That is a very big increase year over year from last year. So this does have still a very nice future ahead of itself, but they have not hit that potential. Remember that they can have advertisings on their EV charging system. They do need to get companies that are interested in advertising on their Volta charging systems. Once this does happen, once companies are giving this big full potential of this company, I do think that this can increase the revenue. They just need to find that nice leadership, the nice, good CEO. Once they can do this, if they can get this, I do think that this stock will have a very nice push up. But I did want to just show you how they are comparing and what Wall Street does think about this company, as according to TipRanks, this stock does have some nice potential moving up. Now, we have had 4 analysts review this stock in the past 3 months. In the past 3 months, only 1 analyst is giving it a strong buy, 3 a hold, 0 a sell. And with a price target ranging anywhere from a high of $13 to a low of $3, if you do average all these 4 analysts together, that does give it $6.75. That is a 110% upside. Now, I do think that once this management right now is in the turmoil, once we are having the CEO and the founders being stepped down, I do think that this stock will have a lot of downward potential. The next big catalyst is going to be once the new CEO is announced, but that could take some time until they found somebody good. So again, short term, I do think that this stock will continue to have downward pressure. Now, will this stock fall even lower than that $2.99 52-week low? I don't think that it will fall much lower than this. So I do think that the downside potential on this stock is already there. I do think that moving forward, especially long term, this has a very nice upside potential, especially once we get the new leadership, the new CEO announced. I do think that this stock has a nice potential to get back up. But I hope that you like this video. Let me know down below what you think. If you do like this video and if you did learn something new, give me that big thumbs up to keep me alive on YouTube. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, hit all to get my latest uploaded videos, and to share this page with others so we can continue to grow the channel. I also do have those great promotions down below using my links to Moomoo and Webull. If you put in up any amount of money, you can get up to 5 free stocks, each valued anywhere up to $3,500. Incredible opportunities to get some free stocks. But most importantly, I would like to thank each and every one of you for watching this video, for subscribing, and also don't forget to enjoy your family, friends, stay safe, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next one, and have a wonderful weekend. Take care.